for dental or whatever. And I had posted like myself in there because I need to make some money. I need a temp. So I had some individuals, I guess they felt some type of way about me or whatever past experience they may have had with me. And they're in there and they're like insulting my character and everything. And I'm just like, this is, and of course they're going to do it under anonymous. They're not going to use their own actual profile. You're going to do it anonymously. You're going to talk all your little shit. And then you're going to think I don't know who you are, which I don't care because more than likely your office is blocked and I will never come and help your office again. Good morning, guys. It is, oh my goodness, what is today's date? Today is Monday the 26th, and as you guys can see, I'm over here taking out these braids that I have put into my hair, and guys, my scalp is not happy with me. It is angry. It is like, it feels like it's inflamed a little bit.
The ghetto.
It has been kind of like a nightmare to me pretty much ever since I've gotten my hair done. And I knew this was a possibility to come because I do remember, I think the gel that she uses or something like that. I don't think my scalp likes it. So I remember bringing my own stuff, but I did not think about it when I was like in the process of gonna get this done. So I am currently, like I said, taking these out, and guys, the weekend was kind of the blues, and let me explain to you guys why. I'm going to insert a picture on the screen. Do you guys see that? That car tire flat as a pancake, okay?
What?
And I literally, my first thought was, dang, I wasn't able to get to this right now, right? Because I've been saying I need to get 4 new tires on this car, and I've been in touch with the owner because you guys know I have a semi-ownership with this car. I still rent it, but I get leeway and things like that with it, which is great. But since I am leaving in so many months to leave, I didn't see the purpose of actually like purchasing my own car because I knew that this year I was going to be out of here. That was the goal. So I was like, I didn't want to take up any more responsibility or debt. Just didn't make sense to. But anyways, y'all, went ahead, had the car towed. That was $80. Okay, like this is starting to get very expensive already. I already knew it was going to be expensive just by looking at it because I'm like, these tires for this car is not cheap. So we are $80, $344, and $48 already in there. I'll put the total on the screen. I don't know off the top of my head right now. That much. Yeah. Already. And the car is still currently sitting at the tire shop at the moment. And you're probably like, Omari, why is the car sitting at the tire shop? Well, because apparently these individuals don't know how to take the lug nuts off of this car. So, and they don't want to touch it. They keep telling me I have to bring it to Tesla. And I'm like, I'm not bringing that car to Tesla over that. And I'm like, you guys don't realize I might not be able to get into Tesla for weeks. And who's going to wait weeks to put a tire on a car? No. So what I have done is I actually met someone on Facebook because you guys know since the accident, the air conditioning is still a problem as well when I told you guys about it, if you remember. But yeah, if you don't, the AC is not working at the moment on the car. The heat does work. And then my parking sensors aren't working. So there's like some autopilot things that don't work or whatever. But I was like, you know what, we can get past this. The car is, visibly better. It's not going to get water damage in certain places and things like that. So, we ended up just taking the L for that. However, it's starting to get warm again soon. Like soon. And I'm not about to be going through no 80, 90 degree weather and practically a fishbowl with no HVAC. Like, no, we need that. We definitely need that for sure. So, yeah. But that's pretty much what's going on. So today, Tunde, the owner, he is going to go ahead and tow it to the guy. He works at a Lexus dealership in Tampa. So he's going to tow it because I was like, I don't even want to know how much that tow is going to cost to bring it an extra 20 something miles. And it was only, I think, 7 miles and it was $80. So I was like, I can only imagine this tow being like almost $300. So yeah. So he said, no worries, he'll take care of that since I've been taking care of a lot of the expenses. And then I owed him anyway. So that it just ended up working out anyways. So, and I need to be getting this stuff taken care of and handled because I do want to return this man car back in like the same condition I got it in.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
You know? And then I also do need to go down to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, 1 or 2 more times before I get up out of here. So I don't necessarily have an agenda for today because ideally I wanted to work, but obviously we cannot work today. Oh my gosh, guys, like life just be lifing, you know, and I don't want to come and complain. I'm not complaining at all.
Woo, child, let me tell you.
I just like to share these life experiences with people because I want you to understand. Trust me, you're not the only person that's going through it, and you're not the only person that's irritated. Trust me, there's other people that are out here irritated, but if you were blessed with life that day, and trust me, it could always be worse. We are just going to take it in for what it is. But random topic here, since we're just talking, I guess like the part of this video is just going to be us talking. Now, my last vlog, I am so excited for the amount of views it got on it. Thank you guys for showing the love, liking, supporting. I don't have a comment under the video yet. I'm just saying, guys, comment, please. I know that I have been very consistent and stuff like that. And you're probably like, oh, he's just in and out. I'm trying my best to be consistent. And what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to get on the camera and just start doing stuff, you know? So don't be surprised if you guys see something barber related, something dental assistant related, you know, pop up on there. Just, you know, just go ahead and show some love. It won't always be vlogs because I ain't gonna hold y'all. Sometimes I will start the vlog, forget that I started the vlog, and I will pick up the camera and be like, I don't even know what I was talking about the last time. So I love vlogging, I do, but I think I'll do more of vlogging just as like a planned thing. Like I like to plan vlogs. I hate just starting one and not knowing what's gonna happen. But I did wanted to show you guys the hair. As you guys can see, this is what it's looking like so far. I am loving it. My scalp is already feeling relief. I think this was too much tension too. And I need to like chill out because I'm not trying to be bald headed. I'm not. Putting too much tension on your hair, you will be bald headed for sure. So, oh my goodness, this feels so good. But yeah, guys, I am also thinking about getting, y'all probably like this boy all over the place and why, but I'm still gonna tell y'all anyways. I am thinking about getting a 3D printer. And before y'all be like, why? Because I am thinking about, cause me and my mentee, Tony, oh yeah, guys, I had cut my goatee down yesterday too. He had cut it down for me. You guys like it? I needed to cut it because I felt like it wasn't growing anymore and there was some dead hair that was on it and it was uneven at that too. So I was like, it needed to be cut. And y'all are probably like, no, it wasn't. Like, yes, it was. All right, so I got half of my head done. So when I do my hair, fun fact, I actually do it in halves. Like, it makes it so much easier and keep it neat to do it in halves. I would love to do it in fours, but obviously I can't see behind me. I want to 3D print like some barber stuff like combs, guards, things of that nature. And then like other useful little gadgetries and things like that you can do. I know y'all probably looking at me like, Omari, what are you doing with these scissors? I might just have to do this with my fingers because I don't want to cut. Oh, look at my hair. I don't want to cut it. It's already short. I don't want it any shorter than what it already is. Like this is a little bit shorter than I would like, but it is what it is. I did, because you guys remember I combed out a lot of my hair. So, and then I ended up cutting it, which I kind of had to because it was just, I don't even want to discuss it. But, ooh, oh my gosh. My scalp is so tender. Y'all know that word that's going around, tendernism? Borderline, feel like it at the moment, okay? Borderline. Oh my goodness, yeah, this one I cannot put too much tension on. I can already feel it. And the crazy thing is, guys, I don't know like what is going on with me, but sleeping has been a problem for me. And I've always said that I am a very light sleeper, which is true. However, the worst part about it is like once I get up, I can't go back to sleep. So like I got up this morning at 2 something, and it's 10 minutes to 6 o'clock in the morning, and I am bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. And it doesn't matter because like I'll try to go back to sleep, but it's always like towards the time I actually should get up. And I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I've been suggested like melatonin and things like that, but I'm like, I really don't want to start taking stuff like that because I don't want to be dependent on it. So I can go to sleep and stay asleep. But, as y'all know, I got the Flintstones upstairs, and they be up making noises at all different times of the goddamn night too, which is very annoying. And I'm tired of complaining. I really am, because it doesn't get me anywhere. All I get is excuses from these people. Like the last time I spoke with the assistant manager, she's like defending this woman, saying, oh, she works at night. I've seen her work at night and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, you know what? And I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, but I can't stand sometimes when you're in a heavily Spanish like influenced population, and they're going to cover for their people regardless if they know them personally or not, and they're going to come up with every excuse. And I've ran into this at dental offices. I've ran into this at different businesses and things like that. Like they will go ahead and argue it down, basically stating like they didn't do anything wrong or anything like that. And all I was basically stating is that at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, right? Regardless if you did just get off of work, you cannot come home and be turning on a washing machine, okay, at those type of hours in the morning. You cannot do that. Be a little conscious when you're walking at that time of night. No stomping, like you're stomping up there. And it's so annoying. And the amount of money I pay to live here is just insane. So I voiced my concern, and, she's like, oh, I actually seen her working. She works at night. And I'm just like, I don't care.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Like I'm on the phone, like listening to her, and I'm just like, I really don't care. And I was just like, I don't want to have to go ahead and get law enforcement involved, because I wouldn't want nobody calling law enforcement on me. So, not saying that they wouldn't do it, but I just feel like we can communicate in a way with one another where it doesn't have to get like that. It doesn't. But in my opinion, I feel like the next time, like I go ahead and I intervene and I'm, tapping on the ceiling or something like that and trying to just speak with them, because it helps sometimes, but there are times like I feel like they're just doing it out of spite at that point. They're even getting louder, But that's why I was like, listen, when I leave, I don't want to live anywhere where I can hear the people right next to me or above me. If that's the case, I don't want to live there. I don't. I'm grateful to be able to have this apartment because it is, my first place out of homelessness. And I'm extremely grateful for it. However, to be paying as much money as I'm paying per month and borderline can't sleep is crazy. Like, it's crazy. And sometimes what it is, they're up there making a bunch of damn noise. Like a loud sound will happen and I'll like wake up. And then I'm up and I can't go back to sleep. And then, you know, to most people, they'll be like, oh, that's your problem. And it's like, no, it's not. If I didn't hear noise at 2 o'clock in the morning, I would be still asleep. So, but yeah, guys, it is what it is. At this point, I know I'm just talking, but I missed you guys, and I hope everyone is having a great New Year so far. You know, I'm wishing nothing but the best for all of you, and especially all my new DAs. Congratulations, guys. I'm so proud of you. And a real life story, guys. I haven't met him in person yet. Whenever I do meet him in person, I would, or maybe I'll just record it off of a FaceTime call. I would like to introduce you guys to David. David is a new grad that actually is from Tampa, and he moved back here from the DMV area. And when he moved back here, he had went and did his dental assisting training. So he is actually a new grad DA, which I'm very excited for him. I did help him with his first job interview for down here. I don't know what's going on with that. You know, this is an office that I've helped and supported a lot. So obviously, if I'm sending someone there, you know, I'm vouching for them and hoping, obviously, for them to get the job. I know that they're having like some budgeting stuff and all that going on at that particular office personally. And I wasn't going to, you know, obviously speak on that to him. But but yeah, I would love for you guys to meet him so you guys can meet a real life individual that has, you know, met me off of social media, and I was able to help and support them get a job. And that is something I actually want to help you guys with. Like in the future, I would love to set up calls with some of you guys if you're interested, and we can go over, you know, things to look for your working interview. Obviously, I know every state is different, so we would go based off of your state's regulations. But if you're in Florida or Georgia, because we basically have the same DA training, then that would be wonderful. I'll be more than happy to help you get ready and prepared for your working interview, your initial phone interview. If you're looking to go ahead and temp in the future, things that you need to really work on so you can get there, because I know a lot of folks have reached out to me and said that they want to get into dentistry because they want to do what they're seeing other creators out there doing, like myself, and things like that, temping. So I'm not saying that it's something that you can't do fresh out of school, but it's going to be a challenge for you because you're going to get thrown into a situation that you're not comfortable with. And I would hate for you guys to have to go through that, you know? Like, who wants to go through that? So yeah, I want to be able to help in that way, in every which way I can, as far as etiquette, you know, sharpening your skills, being able to take proficient x-rays, how to speak to patients, how to talk to doctors, proper verbiage, understanding of the verbiage that you're going to hear from doctors, because sometimes they like to be a little technical, and you may not fully understand it. So remember, learning in school and real life is two completely different ways of dentistry. And there's out in the real world dentistry, and there is, you know, the wonderful sunshine lollipops that they're trying to explain to you in school. And that doesn't always happen. So I want to be extremely transparent with everyone as well when I take these calls, because like, even for me, guys, I went ahead and, you know, I'll go ahead and talk about offices and things like that I've had bad experiences with. And it didn't dawn on me, like there's a Facebook group that we have, and it's called Tampa Bay Jobs for dental or whatever. And I had posted like myself in there because I need to make some money. I need to temp. So I had some individuals, I guess they felt some type of way about me or whatever past experience they may have had with me. and they're in there and they're like insulting my character and everything. And I'm just like, this is, and of course they're going to do it under anonymous. They're not going to use their own actual profile. You're going to do it anonymously. You're going to talk all your little shit. And then you're going to think I don't know who you are, which I don't care, because more than likely your office is blocked and I will never come and help your office again.
Be nice. I'm finding it. It take you that long to find it? It does.
And then one was like, oh, he's always on his phone and this, that, whatever. And let me just go ahead and say this. If your office ain't got nothing for me to do right there in that moment, you're damn right I'm going to check my phone. I'm going to check my phone because your office is not paying me enough. That's why I don't work for y'all full time. And when you ask me, I decline the job because of that, because you're not able to pay enough. We live in we live in an economy right now where the little 25 an hour that you're trying to pay me, and it's not going to be enough. It's not. And I don't want to sound rude or anything like that, but y'all be wanting a lot for that $25. Too much. When it need to be like 30. I'm just saying. Because then it's really difficult for somebody that works as a DA sometimes to have another job. So yeah, that's why you guys are getting more temps, and you're going to continue to have more temps, and nobody's going to take a full-time job because you can't pay. Sorry. So you guys are going to end up paying it out to a temp that's going to come, and you don't even know what type of quality of a temp that you're going to get. So I love it, guys. I love the volume that it gives the look. I'm loving the volume. The volume is definitely there. You guys like it? Good. So yeah, there was that. But of course, I know people in the industry that live locally, of course, and they went ahead and defended me in the comments, which again, I could care less about what these offices have to say. It sounds like they had personal issues with me or whatever, that I frankly don't care. Like, I'm professional. Like, one comment was like, oh, he left right at 5 p.m. and left patients in the chair. You said 5 p.m. Your office is closed at 5 p.m. at that point. I highly doubt I just left unless I was either really upset or it was like, oh, didn't say anything to anybody. Like, first of all, if I already made up in my mind that your office is blocked and I am not coming back, you can forget it. You can forget it. At that point, I'm doing the bare minimum and I'm leaving. But all right, guys, I took my hair out. This is what we're looking at. As you guys can see, my scalp is definitely like irritated. But yeah, what you guys think? My hair back. Yeah, I think I'll actually try to keep it this crinkly style probably for a good minute, just simply because I like the volume that it gives it. Okay, guys, so this is Divine Roots. Okay, this is their shea butter. What I mean to tell you, I wish smell-o-vision was a thing. Look at the texture. I'm going to show you guys in just a second too, a little bit more in depth. The texture is amazing. The fragrance is amazing. It is a local brand here in Tampa. They make a whole bunch of hair products. And also this rosemary hydration spray. Oh my goodness. Good stuff, guys. Like good stuff. And I go ahead and take it and just kind of finger comb it through. And you don't need a lot either, guys. But listen, the star of the show, like I was saying, is definitely the shea butter. Okay, the shea butter, baby, right here. Oh my gosh, it is so good. And again, look at the consistency. Look at the consistency. Okay, I am not sponsored by him at all, but me and him gonna have a conversation about it one day. Okay, I need a code. I need something. Okay, because when I mean to tell you, my lock, because I know I have some folks that have locks that are on the channel. Locks, natural hair, any type of hair that, the kinky curly type of hair. And I know most of y'all have it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to link his Instagram and his website is in the description box below. go ahead and check it out, guys. Please go ahead and check it out. You won't be disappointed. He does do shipping, of course, all over the country. So wherever you are, you can get you some Divine Roots. Divine. Yes, you guys got to hear the song. You have to hear the song. I actually might put it in here. I don't think it's copyrighted, but we'll put it in here if I can. So yeah, I just get just some, and I just go ahead and rub it, rub. So it gets like that, and I just kind of rub it in. Rub. Yeah, and I have my crinkle look, you know, and it looks good. Now my hair smells good, and I'm telling you, I always get compliments when I'm out and about with it on, because I'll just put it in my hair, and the fragrance is just wonderful. Like, so yeah, if you got natural hair, kinky curly hair, I think Divine Roots would be the way to go for you. And you know, a couple of my clients I have been using it on, like on their beards and stuff. They've been noticing their beards are growing and very nice and healthy and thick. So I think it's a no-brainer, guys. But I think I'm going to wrap up this video right here because I have been talking for like 27 minutes at this point. And yeah, so we went ahead and kind of like, you know, did my little hair and talked with you guys, a little chit chat video. I have never done one of those, really. I don't think so, at least, but I haven't done it in a super long time. But guys, I miss you guys so much. Like I said, if you are new to the channel, please go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button if you made it this far. And yeah, I'm going to start to see you guys a little bit more often. And I'm excited about that. And especially with us getting ready to do this big journey of going back to Jamaica. And, you know, this is going to be a part of my life that is a little unknown. And I told myself I wasn't necessarily going to be afraid of the unknown anymore, but we're going to try it. So let's go on this unknown journey together. All right, guys, I will see you in my next video. Peace.